Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another video. It's your girl T. In today's video, we are going to be sublimating. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please make sure to check out all the other content, like, comment, share the video out, and leave and subscribe to the channel, please. If you are not new here, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We got it some kind of way there, but y'all get it. Welcome back, okay? So what we are going to do is, again, we are going to be sublimating. I grabbed these pot holders from Sublimation Pot Holders from Hobby Lobby. They were $1.49 a piece, and I just thought, let's see what we can do with these. So, of course, you will need a substrate. You will need a tape measure of some sort. You will need either a true dye sublimation printer or behind me to my left, a converted sublimation printer or sawgrass. Anyway, you just need that. You would need a heat substrate. We are going to attempt to use up our built up, rigged up HTV rod because the pad is severely broken down. You guys, I hope that we are getting great audio today. This is a Rode Wireless Me that I have had for quite some time and have been struggling to get it hooked up, and I think it is actually working. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in today's video. Let go. All right, guys. So the first thing that you want to do now, before I even get into that you can sublimate on these, keep in mind that you do not have to sublimate. You could use DTF. You could do any of that. And in fact, I don't know. We may only sublimate one and do DTF on another one for another video. So we are looking at somewhere about 8 inches wide by maybe about 7 3/4. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Today's SVG does come from Creative Fabrica. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I do have this pulled up for us. I'm going to make the screen wide. Actually, guys, I don't know. I want to try this. I'm not sure it's going to work, but it should give me a picture in picture somewhere. If it doesn't, sorry, but you guys still should be able, yeah, you are able to see this. All right. So the first things first, what I want to do is I want to click on this whole entire image. I want to ungroup it. And the reason I want to ungroup it is because I want to add a little bit of color, okay? So we are making this SVG our own, okay? So there is that. And then we are going to group that thing back together like so, okay? So there's that. Now what we want to do is I'm going to make this, hang on. I think I got, okay, there we go. Be having to check, guys, because sometimes things will disappear here. All right, so this is our image here. And what I want to do is we definitely don't want it 61.378 by 50 over 50 inches high, right? So I'm going to do this. We're going to do it 7 inches. 7 inches wide by, I'm going to do 7 inches tall. Let's see what we get. And we're going to bring this in some because apparently, wait, that's taking it out. Let's go up here to our page and see what we got going on here. Aha. Anytime it does not look right to you, always go and check your page. Oh, geez. And then we're going to move this up. And for some odd reason, this media still is not looking correct to me. Yes, I'm a 12 by 12. All right, we're gonna roll with it, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to do to create making our SVG our own. All we did is just change that to the color of red, okay? Now, I'm going to try something else. I'm gonna move this over. There we go. And if we bring this in, okay, there we go. So now we have that. So now what we want to do is we want to come up here to our hit file, and we're going to go to print page setup. Okay. The last printer that I used was my Epson 8550. We're not going to use that printer today. We are going to use the Epson SureColor. And let me see. We're going to make it do 8.5 by 11. Hopefully this works. It's nothing that I have tested out. So let's go to file. We're going to go to print. And then we're going to cancel out of print. And the reason we're canceling out of print is because we want to go back to our print page setup. And why didn't it give me? It's supposed to give you a print dialog box, but it did not, which is weird. So I'm going to go ahead and hit print, and then maybe it'll pop up. There it is. Okay. So I don't want to use my last use settings. I want to actually take my time, and I want to go through each one of these. So I want to do color sync. Okay. My printer settings, same as the paper size. I am using it on the roll, and my roll is 24 inches. Okay. Now we're going to do quality, and we're going to max quality, and we're going to do high speed. Okay. Printer info, just that. And I want to make sure why doesn't it say save paper roll? Interesting. All right. Normally it tells me that I can save my printer roll, but I don't see that today. So we ain't gonna worry about that, okay? And again, guys, we're only gonna do one of these, I think. No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and print two of them. And I'm gonna go ahead and print this out again. And yes, the last printer setting. So there's that. So I think we'll go ahead and sublimate on both of them. Now, you could sublimate on the back of these, you could sublimate on the front of these, but for the sake of today's tutorial, we are just going to sublimate right here. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop screen sharing. Not screen, but stream. Okay. All right. So there's that. And I'm going to move out of the way so that you guys can see our Epson SureColor. OMG, y'all. Guess what? I did it too short, okay? Too short. So we cut it off, and we're going to go ahead and cancel that next print, okay? Because we don't even want to waste that up. So let me go back. Let me cancel that. Cancel. Because I don't want that to print, because it's going to print the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to make this wider. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the size on this, because we want to make sure that our image is a little bit bigger, whoops, than we want it, okay? Ooh, y'all, excuse me, I am sleepy and don't know why. I think it's the antibiotics that they have me on. I truly think they are making me sleepy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to print. I know you guys can't see it because I'm not sharing the screen. We're going to cancel out of that. And then we're going to get our print dialog box up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to printer options. I'm going to change the size on it, okay? Color matching, we got it. On color sync, printer settings, and we're going to change our paper. Now, destination paper size, we're going to change this. And we're going to do we just do 11 by 15. Retain the scale. And I'm going to print. And hopefully this will print right for us this time. Because this thing, it does get a little tricky. I hope we absolutely have it right this time. Because not only are we doing what? Wasting paper. All right. Sorry about that. Y'all couldn't even see me. Okay. So yeah, not only are we wasting paper, we wasting ink, and we don't want to do none of that. So let's hope that it prints out well for us this time. And I'm just cutting this off because we're going to use the other part of this paper for some blowout paper, okay? All right, y'all, I think we might have it this time. All right. Wait a minute, guys. Yeah, because it cut the mitten off on that other one. I was double checking. It is still cutting off part of our mitten, and I don't know why. Why is it cutting off part of our mitten? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let me move this order out the way. Epson Sure Color does not want to print well for us today. So let me hop across the other room, and I'm going to get us a different sheet of paper, some A-stub paper. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen again. And this time, present, share screen, entire screen. There we go. All right, so back in Silhouette we go. What I plan on doing is I am going to make, no. I do think I want these to be 7 by 7. Let me do 12 by 17. I meant 11 by 17 because that's the size paper that I'm getting ready to print on. So what I want to do is I want to click on these 2 squares up here and I want to duplicate this. And yes, that gives us enough room. Okay. So now what I want y'all to take note of, I'm going to use the converted printer. Okay. And I got my, well, no, now that's going to cut that off. All right. So actually, let's try something. Let's try something. 8550. Print in color, media, and quality. Come on. We are printing from the rear feed tray. Plain paper. We want the best quality. And printer info. Okay. I can't hit print quite yet because guess what? I'm not using the Epson Sure Color where it automatically knows to mirror it. So I have to mirror this myself for my converted printer. Okay. So you get kind of used to the Epson Sure Color doing that for you. And then you will find yourself getting slapped in the face. Okay. So see how that went back to the Epson Sure Color? We are using 11 by 17 paper. See 11 by 14. Y'all bear with me. I'm still struggling to see a little bit. I see 11 by 14. I know I see 11 by 14. So we're going to go manage custom size. And we're going to do 11 by 17. Okay. And now we're going to go print. Okay. I think we should be able to get both of those on there. Don't quote me because y'all know me and my skills of trying to cut things, making things be even. That ain't even my stilo. So let's see what we can get right here. Hopefully it's gonna cut out right this time. And we're just gonna take our nice little rotary blade here and we're going to cut this and we're gonna trash this. Okay. And then we have blowout paper. So it should start processing our print in just a moment. And there it is. All right. So I'm going to turn it to that printer so you guys can see it printing. Come on. Minimize this. Stop screen sharing. And hopefully you guys can see that printing somewhat. Yeah, you should see. Yeah, you can see it coming out. So we're going to watch that print. And we're going to get my face out the camera. I wish I could bring it in more. All right, that's about the best I'm going to be able to bring it in. And let me get out the camera. Because y'all don't want to look at me. All right. And I need to play with the settings on my Epson Sure Color because I'm not sure if I changed something or not. But from the looks of it, I have. Not knowing that I did. All right. Those colors look amazing. Those colors look amazing. They look pretty good with me looking at the computer screen. All right. So y'all, we have our Epson Eco Tank 8550 for the win. We have both of our prints. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to, do, let me try and get some light back on here. There we go. Okay. Turn that a little bit. So we have our Epson that gave us the print that we needed. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of cut in between these like so, okay? And then I'll go ahead and turn on our heat press. Okay, so our heat press is heating up. And let's see, y'all know I have to make sure that I am. So we're going to be just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see what it looks like when I flip it over. So I kind of want it. Let's cut some of this. Let's cut some of this snazziness off on the sides. Sublimation for me be a hit and a miss. So we're going to see what we get. Now the object of it is I really only wanted to sublimate in this area, but guess what? We got to cut. We're going to make it work. All right. Y'all, I promise y'all this is, it looks real funky, my cutting, but okay. So I'm going to call that good, except I might want to cut around in here just a little bit, y'all. Not sure if that's gonna harm it or help it, but this is what we're gonna do. Y'all know me. Gotta be a little extra sometime. And I probably should have, followed my mind and stuck with the 7x7. Okay, y'all. So that is the best we're gonna get it. So what do we need to do? We need a lint roll. And our lint roller today is tripping. And I mean hard too. All right. All right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and save us a little bit of time and lint roll both of them. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of them on the heat press to start taking out that moisture. And then we're going to go ahead and line up our image so that when the heat press reaches temp, it will be ready. Okay. So actually what I'll do is when the heat press heats up and I get everything lined up, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back with our peel and reveal. We have our second one over on the heat press. It looks like it's sublimated. Let's see what we got. Okay. We're going to do our peel and reveal. Ooh. Okay. I did. Yeah, y'all. Oh, that's because it's right on that line. Ooh, we got a little bit of ghosting. We got a little bit of ghosting. That's because this, is right there on that line and not enough pressure. So see how we had pressure all through here, but we did not have pressure here. The mat on that, or down here. So the mat on the HTV run, I'm going to have to check out Making with Marilyn's video, because she was talking about how she redid her HTV run auto press mat, because she was not getting enough even pressure. And I definitely concur with that. When that mat starts to break down, it breaks down. All right, so of course we're going to have the same thing here, but we have a little better pressure that time. But overall, if it was not for the pressure, these would have sublimated flawlessly. So there is that. Too hot to handle. These are going to go in the kitchen to be used. So there's that, guys. So without further ado, thank you for watching my video. If you stayed to the end, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe, crush that like button, leave me a comment, and share out the video. Until next time, peace. Stay crafty.